We will take the last question. Juhur al-Hassan Adil from Bangladesh, he asks, why do we refer Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as an ummi, that is an illiterate, considering his status? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Ankabut, chapter number 29, verse number 48, that he, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not recite any book before this, nor did he transcribe one, so that the untrue people will have doubts. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was an ummi, he was an illiterate. The verse of the glorious Quran says that if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was not an ummi, people would have doubted and would have accused our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that he wrote the glorious Quran, that he copied it from other religious scriptures. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took utmost care that the last messenger should be an ummi. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, the blabbers of vanity, they would have doubted. If the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, if he was not an ummi, the blabbers of vanity, they would have doubted and accused our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So that's the reason our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was an ummi. And when the first revelation came to our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the cave of Hira, Archangel Gabriel came to our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and told him, Iqra, read. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Ma ana biqari, I cannot read. Archangel Gabriel asks Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, again, Iqra, read. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, replies, Ma ana biqari, I cannot read. For the third time, Archangel Gabriel asks our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Iqra, read, in the name of thy Lord who has created you. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Iqra, chapter number 96, verse number 1, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Read, recite, proclaim in the name of your Lord who has created you. Even though our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was an ummi, he was an illiterate, but yet he was intelligent. He was a great statesman. And the glorious Quran, it is the miracle of miracles. Previous miracles, they could be tested only at that time. For example, the parting of the seas. It cannot be verified today, but the glorious Quran, it stands the test of time, and it can even be verified today. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, even though he was an ummi, he was an illiterate, this does not reduce his status, but rather it increases the status of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Even though our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was an ummi, he was an illiterate, yet he was intelligent. He was a great statesman. And Michael H. Hart, he writes in his book, The 100 Most Influential Human Beings, and he gives Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the number one position. And he says that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was the only human being who was supremely successful on the spiritual front as well as the secular front. Non-Muslims, they revered our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Lamartine, he says that if greatness of purpose, smallness of means, and astounding results are the three criteria to judge a man's genius, who can dare to compare himself with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Qalam, chapter number 68, verse number 4, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. For verily you art in the highest standard of character. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he had the best character. He was the best human being who ever walked on the face of the earth. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he should be our role model.